Welcome to week 4 of cool stories that Jesus told and the activities that go with them. Welcome to science. So there's a couple of things that we're going to talk about. Week 4 is all about the lost coin. And if you remember correctly, we had several coins that were lost that were then recovered. So we are looking at pennies actually today. And what do we think would clean pennies? Bless you. So I have my trusty volunteer here. Justin, if you'll please put one penny into each one of these little containers. So I have containers that are filled with all sorts of home things that I would have around the house. I have toothpaste, Dawn soap, mustard, garlic butter or garlic sauce, barbecue sauce, lemon juice, ranch dressing, ketchup, and vinegar. However, there's several different things that I could have used, and this is just a little bit of the condiment stuff that I have at home. But I was thinking about what could actually be utilized to try to clean things. Because when we think about cleaners at home, whether it be a Lysol all-purpose cleaner or a stainless steel wipe because you have stainless steel appliances, or glass for our window cleaners, okay, or even for your granite countertops, every single one of these cleaners is uniquely different. It's for a uniquely different surface. So my question was, and of course we're going to try to put these into these, so Joshua, if you'll come and help actually push these into it and kind of cover them. I've got some napkins here, guys, that y'all can help do this with. Okay, if they're not covered completely. Justin, can you come back and help finish that? So the idea is we're looking at which one do we think is going to clean these pennies best. Now, Mom and Dad, if you don't have all of these different cleaners at home or different condiments at home, don't worry, just pick a couple and have your kid hypothesize with you as to which one you think would do a better job. Let it sit for 30 minutes and then go back and wipe them off. So when we talk about this here, what do we think might be a good cleaner, guys? Miss April, what do you think might be a good cleaner of the pennies?
Mustard.
Okay. Justin, what do you think? Vinegar? Joey?
Dawn soap.
Dawn soap. What do you think, Joshua? The vinegar? So I'm not sure. I'm kind of betting on the toothpaste, but you know, because you can use that on all sorts of things. And Mom and Dad, be careful, because depending on the age of the pennies, they may do a couple of different things. Back in the early 80s, they changed the metal of what pennies were made of, so you may get some interesting results. So just keep that in mind too. But definitely just play with them. Let them sit for 30 minutes, and there's, you know, we'll come back to this. We'll look at that. And I want to know what you ended up with. So when we're talking about cleaners though, there's another activity I want to show you really fast, that it's going to go back to our Dawn. One of the things about Dawn is it's extremely gentle. Gentle enough that even they can use this for cleaning animals, whether it be kittens or animals that get stuck in an oil spill. And it has to do with how Dawn actually breaks up the molecules of fat. So this is just regular milk in a Gatorade bottle, so I didn't have to bring a whole gallon of milk. We're going to put some food coloring in little drops around. So guys, if y'all will do that for me really quickly. Here, we can do this out in the center. Oops, a couple of drops around the edges. Okay, that's good. Stop. Less is not more, so stop. Justin. All right, so I'm actually going to take a regular Q-tip. I'm going to dip it into my Dawn soap. It's okay. Can you put mine inside that too? Okay, now Joshua, you want to be my person and dip this into the center and see what it does? Notice how, okay, stop. And then you can actually do it in a couple of different places, and we'll see that the soap, it's okay, you just dropped a little drop of soap in. Go ahead, do it again. The soap actually is helping to break the fat molecules, and therefore, because we can see this much better with the food coloring, as it moves things around and breaks them up. There's really specific words for this, but we don't need to worry about that for this age level. It's all about breaking the fat molecules though. So this is why they can use Dawn soap for cleaning those cute little furry or feathery animals that get stuck in oil spills. They can also use this, it's gentle enough to use on a baby kitten that's covered in fleas, or even on your pots and pans. This is why it breaks up the grease and stuff that's on your dishes. Kind of cool, huh? So it's all about breaking those fat molecules in whatever food or anything else. And we saw that with this.
So kids, I'm gonna draw a little fishy here. Make sure it's very thin. I've learned the hard way. You don't want to put too much ink on there. Get my green too. Make it a little bit bigger fishy.
You want to make sure that your picture is all connected.
No. And not too much ink.
Yeah.
Then folks, we're gonna put
Just
some
regular water. And slowly pour. And we're gonna see what it does. And hopefully you're seeing what we're seeing. And that little fish is swimming now. It's no longer just attached to the bottom of the pie plate. It's literally floating. And this has to deal with the buoyancy of the ink versus the water. So it literally floats. So just like if you were to make a density column at school that has all of the different, like honey, Dawn dish soap, oil, vinegar, water, rubbing alcohol, and each one of those has a different density compared to water, and then you could float things in it. The same thing is true here. Isn't it cool? So because of the difference of buoyancy, it floats. So you can actually make your little fish swim.